Hello everyone. Well, my name's Tim Lee and I'm a director and founder of Collaborate MK, and this is, I can't believe now, 30th of our series of interviews with members on our Collaborate MK Gold membership option. And today I'm in conversation with Kristian Mackie, and he's the Innovation Hub Manager at MK University. Hi Kristian, great to see you.
Hi Tim.
Great to catch up. So tell me Kristian, where did your career start exactly?
So my career has always been entrepreneurial. So when I was 18, I started my first business, and that was doing eco-fashion. So trying to do sort of high-end eco-fashion as any sort of enthusiastic young person sort of getting into entrepreneurship. Fashion is easy. That's kind of a nice route, and trying to make a difference and really make an impact in the world. And kind of from there, I jumped into various businesses, looking at sort of everything from sort of lighting to media production, and had a bit of a brief stint sort of working in London, supporting young entrepreneurs from literally everywhere in the country, and then kind of developed into a role that's a much more academic role, slightly a bit of a tangent in the middle, where I went and worked making television shows for a few years, taking that entrepreneurial mindset and going, how can we make new interesting TV ideas? And then kind of moving into education sort of by accident, turning up one day and going, this is kind of fun, and I know a university needed some help, so kind of started there, and then that's kind of got into education and entrepreneurship.
Wonderful. So what sort of gave you that, or what led you to this current role you're in now?
So I started in the University of Buckingham. So when I sort of was finishing up with some TV stuff and working freelance, I went to the professor I knew in the University of Buckingham, went, do you want some help? And he went, yeah, I'm really busy. So we kind of started from a 2-person department sharing a tiny office. And then as 2 entrepreneurs do in a location, we grow fast. So in 2 years' time, we then had a building. We had several £1 million funding from donors. I'm kind of bringing stuff to build a full department and build a real sort of interesting enterprise hub over in the University of Buckingham. And then I sort of jumped around a bit after that, and I'd done a lot of stuff there and went, let's see what that next step is. And having always grown up in Milton Keynes, I saw the opportunity of we're launching MKU, and Milton Keynes, first proper university, and we're going to build it from scratch. And at that point, I can't say no. It's a city I love, that I think is amazing. And how do we then sort of jump on that opportunity to go, let's build that first university in something I really understand, and with an amazing business network to really start to get involved with that. So I kind of saw this opportunity, just went, this is it. This is the best job for me.
It's got to be, especially sort of coming home, so to speak. You were never a million miles away, were you? But wow, it must be great when you think you've got a blank canvas as well. It's yours. How exciting would that be? Which leads me to, what sort of challenges do you face on a day-to-day basis?
I mean, a bit of everything really. There's a lot to do at the moment. It's just me. I'm kind of get the entrepreneur in, get him to do everything. So very much sort of doing a lot of tasks, putting a lot of hats, talking to a lot of people. I think the big one is about how we can kind of build that sort of enthusiasm across the university world, actually, that, getting university people to understand innovation and new technology and really exciting cutting edge stuff that we're trying to push. And sort of we've had many discussions about this, about what's the leading edge of technology and where can we be going with this? How do we get university people to then go, have free reign, go nuts. Most, university institution, the mindset is very much about sort of, we've got to think about this and measure it. And I'm going at 200 miles an hour and sort of going, come on, you guys catch up. So getting sort of that world on there, but that's what I do. That has been my job for the last sort of 6-7 years now. So it's always a fun challenge, but it's really good. And it means we can bring really exciting ideas to Milton Keynes.
Oh, wonderful. I'd love to hear the enthusiasm towards it all as well, because I just love that thought. Here we go, just go for it. I must admit, that's very much my philosophy of things. So with the MKU, what's happened so far and what's coming up?
So we've had our first students start. First students started in September. We have our next students starting sort of the second week of February. So we're recording this next week. And we're really keen to get those through. So they're all degree apprentices at the moment. Right. We're looking then later this year to launch the Innovation Hub, which will open to businesses and have a space for businesses to come in. They can work from the location. They've also got a whole setup in our makerspace that is everything from developing creative ideas to building things in our workshop and putting together prototypes, and then putting all the marketing content together after that in some of our creative space. That's all going to launch sort of between March, April and May, We're going to start releasing some of that stuff and getting access to that. And then we've got a series, we'll put on series of events, hopefully then expanding out in the next few years and bringing more students in and growing the university to really sit in the heart of Milton Keynes.
Yeah, right. It's certainly all happening, isn't it? So it's so exciting. But tell me something that was on my mind, and sort of, what is the difference between, MK University versus your Oxford and Cambridge and so on?
I mean, the real thing is that we are trying to be different. We're trying to push out. We're trying to be the modern university, and we're having a lot of fun with that. Like we get a lot of joy out of sort of putting together courses that are demand led. So everything we teach, someone's asked for. We don't just teach stuff because it's been taught for years. We're going, actually, what are the courses of the future? And we're building new courses, and there's so many fun things, and we're building a new university. So there's a lot of fun in it as well. Like, the academic community, we like to have fun. We like to sort of do exciting things, and even silly stuff like taking some of those traditions from Oxford and Cambridge of, all very fancy graduation and gowns and that. Like, we get to do all of that. And honestly, at the moment, we're playing, can we get students to do the Macarena as part of graduation? Make us all laugh. So
really,
little. I mean, we're probably not going to be allowed to do that. Someone's going to step in. But at the moment, we're having a lot of fun going, what could we do? That's our weird tradition that every other university has, because every other one is 200 years old, and ours is, 2 years old. So. What can we do? So that's quite fun, and I think we're really enjoying that. And it's going to be different and going to have a really fun, exciting energy about it.
Which is terrific, and that is the MK way, isn't it? It is the way. We'd like to be a little bit different, and why the hell not?
Exactly.
I've spent too many years watching Lewis and Morse on TV, and you tend to have that fixed way of universities are. And but no, that's terrific. I love the way that it's going to have that little different feel about it. So. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Kristian, and we'll see you at the next Collaborate MK event. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Thanks, Kristian.